Most diesel owners dream of hitting that 300,000-mile mark with an engine that still purrs like new. The reality is different. Engines fail long before they should, and it's rarely because of dramatic abuse. The real damage comes from small habits that seem innocent until the repair bill lands on your desk with 5 digits staring back at you. Let's walk through the dozen most common ways people accidentally destroy their diesel engines, starting from the top. That affordable tuner promising instant horsepower sounds like a steal until you realize what it's actually doing under the hood. These universal plug-and-play devices take a sledgehammer approach to performance. They crank up fuel delivery and mess with timing without considering whether your specific engine components can survive the stress. The initial results feel great. Your truck pulls harder, throttle response sharpens, and everything seems smooth. Meanwhile, exhaust temperatures are quietly climbing past 1,600 degrees, and cylinder pressures are pushing well beyond what your factory parts were engineered to handle. No warning lights appear. The idle stays smooth. Everything seems fine until it isn't. The damage accumulates silently. Pistons develop hairline cracks. Turbochargers cook themselves from the inside. Clutches burn up prematurely. By the time symptoms show up, like disappearing coolant or clouds of white smoke billowing from the exhaust, the expensive damage is already done. The solution involves investing in a proper custom tune designed specifically for your truck. A quality tune monitors exhaust heat, manages torque delivery intelligently, and keeps your engine healthy while delivering safe power gains. That bargain tuner becomes the most expensive modification you'll ever make when it leads to a complete engine rebuild. Parking your truck halfway through a regeneration cycle seems harmless enough. You figure you'll complete the cleaning process on the next drive. Each time this happens, though, partially burned soot gets trapped inside a filter that's already struggling for capacity. One incomplete regeneration isn't catastrophic, but 3 or 4 in succession quietly pack the system with carbon and send back pressure climbing. Modern diesel engines need roughly 20 to 40 minutes of consistent highway driving to complete a regeneration properly. Interrupt that process, and the incompletely burned soot hardens inside the filter. This drives exhaust pressure higher, restricts turbo performance, and triggers a cascade of problems. Fuel consumption increases. Temperatures spike toward 1,600 degrees. Eventually, you're staring at a clogged filter, a damaged turbo, and a repair estimate that makes your eyes water. The remedy is straightforward. When that exhaust filter cleaning notification appears, just keep driving until it disappears. Those 20 minutes represent the cheapest preventive maintenance your truck will ever receive. Letting your fuel gauge drop to empty once in a while won't doom your engine. Making it a habit absolutely will. Those last few gallons sitting at the bottom of your tank contain everything you don't want anywhere near your fuel system. Condensation water, rust particles, and even biological slime accumulate down there. When fuel levels drop low enough, your pump starts drawing that contaminated sludge straight into high-pressure components, operating at up to 29,000 psi. These systems depend on clean fuel for both power and lubrication. Just one dose of water or debris can score pump surfaces and introduce metal particles into your injectors. Many owners discover this problem only after a rough idle evolves into a complete fuel system, failure costing 5 figures to repair. The fix costs nothing. Treat a quarter tank as your new empty mark. Refuel sooner rather than later. Make draining your water separator part of regular maintenance. Resist the temptation to squeeze out another 50 miles. This simple habit change delivers massive protection for minimal effort. That water and fuel warning light pops up on the dash. You silence the chime and tell yourself you'll deal with it over the weekend. This small delay is exactly how thousands of diesel owners inadvertently destroy their fuel systems. Your separator can only hold a few ounces before water starts slipping past into the high-pressure fuel system. Once that happens, the damage begins immediately. Water strips away the natural lubrication properties that diesel fuel provides. Your injection pump starts grinding against itself, creating metal shrapnel that circulates through injectors, fuel rails, and even back into the tank. Contamination damage typically costs $8,000 to $15,000 to repair properly, and warranties rarely cover it since it's considered maintenance neglect. Opening that drain valve and purging the collected junk takes under 2 minutes. Schedule it monthly or with every oil change. Skipping this basic task is like letting acid sit in your fuel system and hoping everything works out fine. Adding extra oil seems protective. Maybe the dipstick looked low on a cold morning. Maybe the quick lube place used the wrong specification. Either way, overfilling doesn't provide extra protection. It creates problems. Excess oil transforms your crankcase into a foam factory. The crankshaft whips the oil into an aerated mixture full of tiny bubbles that collapse under pressure. Bearings lose their protective cushion. Turbochargers overheat. Your DPF gets bombarded with oil mist that forces unnecessary regeneration cycles. On a Duramax, just one extra quart can raise the dipstick reading by ½ inch. That's enough to cause trouble. Know your engine's exact capacity, which typically ranges from 10 to 13 quarts, depending on your specific platform. Check the level when the engine is hot and the truck is level. Don't fall for the more is better myth. This creamy-looking mistake can lead to $10,000 in repairs and a seized turbocharger. Starting a diesel and shutting it down 5 minutes later is like building a fire and extinguishing it before it really catches. The engine never reaches proper operating temperature. Each cold start pushes raw diesel past the piston rings, leaves moisture in the crankcase, and keeps the exhaust system from warming up properly. Instead of evaporating normally, fuel and moisture combine into a thick sludge that damages bearings, gums up turbochargers, and loads the DPF with excessive soot. Trucks making quick coffee runs or hopping between nearby job sites never get the oil above 180 degrees. When this happens daily, fuel dilution can reach 7 to 10%. Your dipstick will start smelling like a gas station pump. The solution involves giving your engine real heat. Take one solid 20-minute highway drive a few times weekly. Let the oil reach full operating temperature and maintain it there. The most expensive sludge you'll ever create comes from accumulating shortcuts one short trip at a time. Picture this. You just hauled 12,000 pounds up a steep mountain grade. Your turbocharger is spinning at 50,000 RPM with a core temperature around 850 degrees. Shutting the engine off immediately seems fine, but it isn't. The oil that should be cooling those bearings stops flowing and starts cooking instead. It literally bakes into carbon deposits that scratch and score bearing surfaces every time the turbo spins again. Diesel turbochargers hate sudden stops. The accumulated heat has nowhere to dissipate, and without fresh oil circulation, the bearings gradually destroy themselves. A single minute of idle time drops exhaust temperatures by over 800 degrees. That's all you need to protect a $4,000 component. Think about jet engines. Pilots never cut power immediately after full throttle operation. They allow a cooldown period. Your truck deserves the same consideration. Give it 90 seconds of idle after working hard. That brief pause is the cheapest insurance your turbocharger will ever receive. Your truck might be rated to tow 20,000 pounds, but that doesn't mean it enjoys dragging that weight up mountains at full throttle. Extended hills at maximum capacity push exhaust temperatures past 1,300 degrees, hot enough to melt piston edges, damage turbo blades, and slowly cook your bank account. The dangerous part is that most trucks don't include factory exhaust temperature gauges, so you're flying blind until something fails. High exhaust heat builds rapidly when you're lugging in too high a gear, working hard at altitude, or running with restricted filters. Unlike brief high RPM bursts, sustained heat on grades causes gradual weakening of components over time. The answer involves downshifting earlier to keep engine speed higher, easing slightly on the throttle, and installing an actual pyrometer gauge. Reducing exhaust temperature by 150 degrees during a climb could save you $15,000 in eventual repairs. A small oil leak or missing cord on the dipstick seems insignificant to most diesel owners. That casual attitude becomes deadly. Oil doesn't just lubricate. It cools components, cushions bearings, and on some power stroke engines, actually fires the injectors hydraulically. Lose even 1 quart and bearings run hotter. Oil pressure drops. Your turbocharger spins on foam instead of proper fluid. That's how a $6 bottle of oil turns into a $6,000 short block replacement. Low oil can develop from common sources like a weeping bell housing gasket, a front cover seep, or simply not checking the dipstick regularly enough. Once air enters the oil pickup, catastrophic failure follows quickly. The fix is simple. Check your dipstick as often as you check your fuel gauge. When towing, keep a spare quart behind the seat. 1 extra quart today might prevent hearing a connecting rod attempt to exit through the block wall tomorrow. A diesel that never works hard is like a chimney with no fire burning inside. Things stay quiet, but carbon and soot gradually accumulate everywhere. Gentle driving around town feels smooth, but underneath the hood, deposits quietly build up inside turbo passages, the EGR valve, and your particulate filter. Over time, this buildup restricts boost pressure, limits airflow, and eventually triggers warning lights or worse. A stuck turbo, and the repairs that follow, can easily hit $20,000. The solution involves letting your engine breathe properly. Once weekly, after the oil reaches operating temperature, give it a proper workout. A short highway acceleration with firm throttle raises exhaust heat past 950 degrees, hot enough to burn off soft soot before it hardens into permanent sludge. When a regeneration cycle begins, let it complete. Think of it like dental hygiene. Skip brushing too many times, and the buildup becomes permanent. Let the truck work a little, and it'll reward you with longevity. Nobody brags about flushing coolant, but this quiet system prevents your diesel from self-destructing. Over time, coolant degrades, acids develop, protective additives get depleted. The internal passages in your engine start corroding, clogging, and developing cracks without triggering a single dashboard warning. It's like high blood pressure in humans. No symptoms appear until something catastrophic happens. One neglected hose or a sludged oil cooler can escalate into a $9,000 head gasket replacement simply because you followed the standard 100,000-mile flush interval while towing heavy loads through mountains. The preventive approach costs almost nothing. Test strips run about $12. Flush with proper coolant every 30,000 to 45,000 miles if you tow or idle frequently. Replace hoses every 6 to 8 years. This maintenance isn't exciting, but it's why some engines reach 300,000 miles, while others crack at 130,000. Splashing through that flooded work site feels adventurous until your engine inhales a small amount of water. Diesel pistons need air, not liquid. Water cannot compress, so when the crankshaft tries to squeeze it, something has to give. Connecting rods bend, pistons crack. Sometimes the entire block splits. One gulp can transform a valuable truck into a driveway ornament before the wheels stop turning. The danger hides in everyday situations. Washed out driveway entrances, storm drain flooding on city streets, slush puddles after snow melts. At just 5 to 10 miles per hour, the bow wave climbs over your bumper and funnels directly into the fender-mounted air intake. Roughly 4 tablespoons of water is enough to lock a 6.7-liter cylinder completely solid. The solution costs nothing but patience. Slow to a crawl. Keep the wave in front of you instead of beside you. If the engine stalls after crossing water, stop cranking immediately, and remove the glow plugs first to release any trapped liquid. A 5-minute delay beats a $30,000 replacement engine every time. Your diesel can last hundreds of thousands of miles if you avoid these common traps. Small changes in maintenance habits and driving behavior make the difference between reliable performance and catastrophic failure.